to Tradinglounge and Bitcoin for the 7th of September. This is our second video on Bitcoin, so it's a little new to me, but this is the count that we've got so far, which is very bullish in terms of wave 1 here, 2 here, 1 here, 2 here, 1 here, 2 here, 1 here, and 2 here. So it's the third of the third of the third of the third. Now, I also need to point out too that this particular pattern through here can still be just a little blip on the radar, in that the move up here can be, well, this can be an A wave down here, then a smaller A, smaller B, and a C wave here, and then we actually come all the way down through this area through here, and then we go up, so like a big C wave coming down through here. So we need to be careful that we don't get trapped in that, and that's pretty easy to do, because once we've got from wave 1 to 2 here, which should be in 3 waves, then as the market moves up, we will know that if we're on the right track or we're on the wrong track here. So the just head off to the daily chart here. That move up there at wave 1 here to wave 2 here, from this wave 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here for wave 1, and we're looking for the A wave down. Because it's a wave, because this is wave 1 and this is wave 2 here, we want to see the A wave here in 5 waves, so 1 and 2 and 3 here, and 4 here, and 5 here, probably down to the 9, 5 or so, and then an A and a B and a C wave back up 50 or 60% thereabouts, and then another 5 waves coming down through this space here as such. It may pull down to the 61.8% or the 50% here, but anyway, we'll see that when we get there, and then we'll move up. Then we're looking for an impulse wave to the upside here. So that first impulse wave, we can start to look at that for longer term trades, but once we get a decent move in here, I mean, even that would be fine, but in a nutshell, we'd have 5 waves up with 3 waves down, and that can be wave 1 over here for that, and wave 2, well, pretty much the same as this here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one didn't pull back very far here, so we need to be mindful of its behavior and personality, DNA, footprint, fingerprint, whatever, personality, and then up from that point. But we also need to put, at this point too, this is where it can just slide down here and become a big C wave at that point. So that's what we need to watch out for. So they're the 2 things that we're moving with on this. And let's just go in and have a closer look at this here. Not sure, I may have had it on the 4-hour chart. Because between wave 1 and 2, we always look for a zigzag pattern. So zigzag pattern is a 5-3-5 structure. So the first is part of the zigzag. This move here would be wave 1 and 2 here, and 3. Wave 4 back to the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree, or the 38.2% retracement level, a little bit higher, and then wave 5 down through here. Number 1 is the strongest number in the market, so it'll be a little bit sticky all the way through here. So just don't get chopped up in all of this. Wave 5 down here, then the A, the B, and the C pattern here, and then we'll be looking for, if we're on track, we'll be looking for another 5 waves poking down into this space. We'll see how far that goes. The idea is to get the target down here. Yes, we can do all the fib extensions and whatnot, but at the end of the day, what we do is we just track the actual structure down. So in this structure here, there'll be 5 waves in this structure, so we'll be able to nail it pretty closely. There appears to be 5 waves in this structure here. We'll look at this on the tick chart here for the moment. Let's go into that here, just slip into, I use the tick chart because it's because I can see what I can see. I can just drill in, you know, and look at things and work things out. So it is possible, by the way, as it stands, technically, the move down can be an A wave here. I'll just put wave 1 here as well, because that's what we're looking at here in the bigger picture. But it could be an A wave and a B wave here, and down for the C wave, and then we move up higher from that point. That's possible, but if we take the top here and we move down to the low, just on that low, then the 38.2% retracement level is a little bit above. That's the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree, and this one here, so that's where we can look at that. So any move, if this level here became the support, then we'd have a problem. Then we've got the wrong count at that point. So that's just that's the strongest number in that zone there. 5 is the second strongest number. So that will play out there, and we can use just moving things around. So this will be wave 3 here. So we've counted down as 1 and 2 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the third wave, ABC for the fourth, and I'm just assuming this will be the 5th wave here for that. That's all we really need at this point here. So we're looking for this rally and then another move to the downside. If we get 5 waves here, then we can confirm that we're going to get another 3 at that point. So we need to work past this structure first, this 5 wave structure. We need to get that 5 waves, then we know that we're going to get 3 waves, and then we know we're going to get another 5 waves down, because if we get 5 waves in the opposite direction of the trend, which has been moving up, we get 5 waves in the opposite direction, that means we'll get a counter trend of 3 and then another 5 down. So all pretty simple. Let's just see how it plays out. Once we get this 5th wave in, or if we get it in, then everything I've been speaking about will be on track. The other thing that I just want to talk about a little bit is, as I mentioned when I did the first video, I'm not really going to cover this in terms of how we do the S&P 500 or any of the other FX or anything of that nature. I'm just going to keep it pretty general, like I just did today. And the reason for me doing Bitcoin is personal, because I want to be involved in the Bitcoin world, and I won't be trading it as such. I'm just going to buy Bitcoin. And so what I've done, as I mentioned last week, I don't know a lot about Bitcoin, so any tips and helps would be fantastic. But what I've done is I've bought a little disk drive called Ledger, and Ledger Nano S and Nano X. The Nano X is a backup for Nano S, so I'll be taking my Bitcoin off the computer and then also backing it up with my Nano X as well, so it's safe and I can't be hacked, because from what I can see so far, exchanges get hacked, and so it's still new. We still got to be careful, so I'm going to be extra careful and move mine off. Now, I did that last week, and I did buy some Bitcoin through Ledger, and then Ledger you can download the little exchanges, and I used one which was their recommendation, which was Coinify, and I didn't buy very much because the cost was very expensive. First of all, being in Australia, for some stupid reason, I couldn't transfer funds to that Coinify except by using my credit card, and then Ledger and Coinify wanted to take 4.66% plus my credit card charge as well. So that brings me, up over 5 or 6% for a cost to do a trade, so to speak, or to buy it. So obviously I'm not happy with that. So this week, hopefully, I'm going to research that a little bit better, because I want to buy $1,000 a week, just Australian dollars, so 700 US, whatever. Anyway, whatever pocket money I've got left over, I will just buy every Friday, and that's pretty much dollar cost averaging. So I'm not really fussed where the market goes at this stage. So hopefully my aim is to dollar cost 50k into the first year, and we'll take it from that point. Anyway, that's what I'm doing, and I'll just share my journey as I do that, and anyway, I'll work out how to share that a little bit better. But anyway, that's where I'm at. So this week, hopefully, I can find a cheaper way to transfer money to Coinify, and I'd like to use Ledger's recommended supplier, which is Coinify. But if they're going to play at that cost, then I can't do that. Then I'll need to, anyway, I need to research that. So I'll let you know what I come up with. I know that in the US you can use like Robinhood and trade buy Bitcoin for free, but Robinhood's not in Australia, and I probably wouldn't use Robinhood anyway. So anyway, I'm back on the research trail, but anyway, that's where I'm up to. Alrighty, cheers.